Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, JT Stuff. Today, guys, we are going to be taking a look at these really cool new Zuru 5 Surprise Dino Mix and Match. Now, it says on here there are 100 plus combinations to create and collect. And as you can see, they kind of just build in all kind of different ways. Now, looking at the side of the box, you can see it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dinosaurs. I guess we'll find out maybe if it's got a little pamphlet if that's accurate, including this really rare, almost looks like lava T-Rex. So that would be really cool to be able to pull that. I saw these at my local Walmart today. They actually had some new items out. So I picked up this Dino Mix and Match to open for you guys today. I got everything that was left in the box, which I believe is 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we actually got 8, guys. So we will be opening 8 of these today. So let's get right into it. You know what? Let's put that right over there. How about that? All right, guys. While I'm opening this first one, if you guys haven't done so already, do me a favor. Go to wherever you have to go to subscribe to the channel and click that subscribe button. It is the best way to help support the channel and the best way to help me get to my goal of 20,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. While you're doing that, hit that notification bell and you'll get all of my great toy opening videos. And why are they great? Because I'm opening toys with you. All right, guys, so we have that first one off. I was really excited to see some new Zuru items. The Walmart that I go to typically is fairly well stocked, a lot better than the Target has been lately. But I noticed about a month ago or so, they started clearancing out a bunch of stuff in the little mystery ball section. So I was in high hopes there would be some new stuff. And today we actually did find something. So very, very cool. All right, let's see. Now it does come with a little bit of slime here. We will not open up this slime on every one of them since it's going to be in every single one of them. But yeah, you get a little packet of slime there. Looks like it's an orange color in there. Let's take a look at this pamphlet here. We can see all the different dinos that we could get. And they don't really have names with them, but check that out. Kind of looks a little bit like a triceratops, but I don't know. All right. Like a Spinosaurus. Is that like one of those raptors from Jurassic Park that spits acid right there? And you got this guy. Look at the claws on that one. That one's pretty cool looking. And this guy, it's got a little bit of battle damage there, as does this T-Rex. But then the one we're going to be hunting for is this rare, kind of molten looking, lava looking T-Rex. That one is really, really cool. On the back, you can see right there are a couple more. Kind of like a Mosasaurus there and a Brontosaurus. Each one of them looks like they have just a little bit of damage or scarring or something on them. But as you can see right there, you can put them together to create all kind of crazy designs. So we'll take a look at that as we're opening them up, but let's just keep our fingers crossed that we get that molten dino. Now it looks like this might be something that kind of gives it away, and since it was upside down, let's leave that there. And let's go ahead and open up our first dino here. Oh, cool, it's a green one. Oh, that is really cool the way that they've done this. It's just a bunch of little parts here. So you 100% have a lot of different things that you could kind of take apart and put together. Look at that. That is really, really neat. So this one looks like maybe the tail would go here. If you were going to build this one the way it's intended. Or, you know what? Okay. Well, no, that just looks like it's got it. I wonder if it just comes with extra parts. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. Let's just try to put together one quickly just so we can kind of see what it looks like as a whole. and it fits together really nicely. These are, oh, I just noticed that wasn't part of the tail. That was the neck, because we got the brontosaurus, looks like. So this fits onto here. And then oh, check that out. That is a weird way that his head is on there, but kind of cool, I guess, in the same regard. And then this is kind of like a little thing to cover up his midsection there. I'm not sure why it has that little hole in there, but that's kind of interesting. So this little part would go right in there, and there you go. Very cool. And then look at that. You get like a little lenticular disc in here. Let's see, is that a sticker? Feels just like a piece of cardboard. Let's see. Oh no, it is a sticker. It is 100% a sticker. So really cool. And then last but not least, you do get that little instruction book here of how to put your dino together. So very cool. That is a nice first dino to open. Very cool looking. Let's get into number 2. Let's hope we get number 1, no repeats, and number 2, that molten lava-esque T-Rex. Which of these dinos would be the one that you guys would want to open up the most? Let me know in the comments down below. And let me know if you think that this is a cool addition to the Zuru 5 surprise lineup. It's kind of in the same vein as the axolotls and the cars. These were only $4.97, so a lot more affordable than some of the other mystery packs that are out there, including the new Zuru Baby Series 2, which have been retailing at my local Walmart for $12.97. So kind of crazy. All right, let's see here. We'll put that right back there. We don't want to give it away. Let's go ahead and open up this dino to see what color the dino is. Oh, we got the blue one. Is that the Mosasaurus? All right, let's get all those pieces right in there. Wow, the head of that one is really large. It's kind of interesting that it comes in 2 different parts like this, but very cool. Put our slime over here, our pamphlet over there, and then, yeah, it looks like we did, in fact, get that Mosasaurus right there, so that's pretty cool. And look at that, you do get a different, oh, check that out. Hopefully that is showing up on the camera. Very cool. All right, so. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and put his little underbelly on first. Now this one, instead of having feet, he has little flippers and stuff. So that's kind of interesting. A cool little difference. So I can already see where maybe some of the switching and swapping could be kind of a neat thing. Maybe a flipper for a leg or a leg for a flipper. And then let's see. So this looks like it goes on to there. Look at that. That is really cool looking. And then this would go just like that. Now that is a very cool looking dino. That one, it's going to be tough to beat this one, guys. I love this one. You know what? I'm just curious what this looks like. I don't know if I put these little flipper things on the right side. It doesn't really seem like it makes too much of a difference, I don't guess. Let's see. Yeah, they do kind of go back away from the front. So I did have them on there the right way. So very cool. Oh, these are on backwards. That's why it looked weird. These were on the wrong sides. Wow, and I just pulled his tail off there, so he is just gonna kind of float in circles, I guess, if I don't put that back on. Very cool. All right, let's put that one right back over there. And let's move on to ball number 3. Love the variety that we've gotten so far. A green looks like it could come right out of a jungle, and a blue right out of the ocean. So those are gonna make some great mix and match combos. I have been really happy, guys. In my local stores, there have been quite a few new mystery balls and mystery containers and things come out. Not a lot of other new action figures and things like that, but I have been seeing some posts on Instagram where a Walmart, a user found in a Walmart a new collector's area that kind of just looks like a kind of like a display in the middle of the aisle where they have some really cool collectibles coming to certain Walmarts. So I hope that that will hit at least one of the Walmarts in my area. Looked like they had some really fun stuff on there, from Star Wars Black Series to some Marvel things to some WWE figures, just a bunch of really cool stuff. So let's cross our fingers that those will hit a store near us as well. All right, we'll put our pamphlet over there. Let's put the instructions right there. We'll put that right there. Here is our little lenticular sticker. That is really cool. And then our pieces. I love the size of these too. They're not really super tiny. For the price you would pay for these, sometimes they have those little Jurassic Park eggs, and those are really teeny tiny little dinos. So it's kind of cool. These are actually a nice size, good, a good playability to them, if you will. So that's very cool that they've made them a really nice, decent size. All right, let's put that one in there. Let's get a second leg there. There you can see it's kind of like a little, almost like a little scar, a little battle damage, I guess. These do fit in there really nice and snugly. So I'm sure that after you change them out several times, that there might be a little bit of loosening over time, but right out of the box, they are really nice. Okay, so then this, it's kind of like his little hood, and there is his face. Very cool. I love it. That is awesome. Very cool. All right, let's put that one back over there and keep on going. We want to give ourselves a little bit of time to be able to mix and match on today's video as well. So I'm going to get on into opening the rest of these up. Still on the hunt for that volcanic T-Rex. Okay. Oh, looks like we got a repeat there. Or no, that's just the little pamphlet. Okay, good. I was really hoping that we wouldn't get any repeats. So let's see, put that slime over there. This one is quite heavy. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh no, it is different. I saw that blue at first and I was like, oh man, we got a repeat, but we did get a different one. So we are 4 for 4, guys. That is really good. It is interesting that you can change out the little channels on the bottom of their bodies there. Let's see. Wow, look at that guy. That is a tough looking guy, and he has that little talon beak like right on the front there. That is pretty cool. Okay, let's put that tail on there next. And look at these legs, guys. Look at that. Those talons on there. That is really, really crazy looking. I think this one might have just vaulted up to my favorite so far. Uh-oh. That's not right. There we go. Actually, you know what? That's supposed to be the bottom, so... I forgot the little channel, so that was supposed to go like that. That's supposed to go like that. Now, here we go. There. And there. He's like clawing himself right in the neck there. Kind of crazy. Look at this guy. Wow. Absolutely love it. Let's put him right back there. Give you guys a quick look at his sticker. As you can see, when you move it a certain way like that, the pieces are swapped out. So very, very cool. All right, guys, we are over halfway at this point, or right at the halfway point, I guess. Opening this one will put us over the halfway point. 4 down, 4 to go. Let's keep on crossing our fingers. No repeats, no repeats. All right, get that plastic right there. And let's see, we'll just do this. We'll go right into it, see who we got. Uh-oh, could this be red that I'm seeing there? Oh my gosh, guys, did we get it? I think I don't know if that's it or not. I don't know if that's it or not. It is definitely a red color. Oh, I think it's this guy right here. Oh, okay. All right. Well, still on the hunt, which is cool. Put all of those right over there. Put that slime over there. Now look at this little lenticular. That is pretty funny. All right. Now this one is interesting. This one has, it's almost like that's the front part or the top part there. So that's a little bit of a different thing. And yeah, look at that. That plastic got me up underneath my fingernail there, but I think we're okay for right now. We're gonna be all right. It's not coming out all over the place, so we're good to go. No trips to the emergency room during this opening video. All right, so this one will go in there. This one in there. I absolutely love these guys. I think that the size of them, if you are somebody that loves dinosaurs or you have a little one that loves dinosaurs, these are a really great size. I mean, that is really, really cool and could be a lot of fun to add to your collection. All right, guys, here we go. Number 5 here. That kind of hurt a little bit when I got that underneath my thumb, but it's nothing as bad as like a little splinter or something like that. So we're going to be all right. We're going to be just fine. Just peachy keen. All right, come on. There we go. Which do you guys think is the most painful? Paper cut, splinter under the thumbnail, or hitting your funny bone? That is yet another thing I'd love to know down in the comments down below. I definitely think splinter. Splinter is, that's a tough one. All right, let's see. There's our pamphlet. All right, let's get this one out of its packaging. Ooh, we are still on a no repeat little trip through the Jurassic world, if you will, which is cool. Let's give you a look at this. That is pretty cool. Put our instruction book right over there because these are so fun and easy to build that you really don't. Ooh, look at that. Look how big of a cap there is for that one. Oh, I think it actually goes this way, maybe. There we go. It's more like it. That is more like it. And then this one looks like it goes there. Whoa, that is really tough looking. I love this one. This one is really cool. I don't know if it's going to be my favorite, but check that out. Oh my gosh. Very, very cool. All right, two more. We have gotten a large chunk of these that it shows on the side here, so let's just cross our fingers that rare T-Rex is in here. We haven't even gotten a regular T-Rex yet, so I guess that would be cool as well. We haven't gotten that little acid-spitting raptor either. I think those are the two that we're missing right now. All right, come on, right here. Okay, and let's see. Ooh, there's a little hole, so you could peek in there if you wanted to, but... Oh, guys, check that out. We got the rare T-Rex. Oh, look at that. And that is weird. There's like little flecks of red in there with it. That is wild. So this red kind of peels and comes off of there. Just to give you guys a heads up, if you're opening this, be very careful if you have pets around or something like that, because this red stuff does indeed come off of the dino. It's very interesting. I'm not sure. We'll look at the instructions for this one just to see if it gives any indication of whether you're supposed to rub that off, or maybe it's just kind of a little bit of a flaw in the production process. I'm not sure, but that one is so cool. Check that out. All right. So yeah, it just shows it being put together. So it doesn't really show the stuff coming off of it, but it absolutely will peel off. So be very careful. If you want it to keep this look, you need to just kind of watch out for it, because it definitely will pop off of these dinos. Or this dino, I should say. All right, let's see here. Oh, this one is so cool looking. I really am super happy. You can see maybe right there. See how that red stuff is kind of flipping off of this dino as we're building? So just be aware of that, guys, as you're building this. If you, again, have anybody little that you're building with or something like that, it can indeed lose some of its paint, looks like. So if you're really playing hard with these, I imagine this red stuff's going to come off pretty quick. Okay, let's put that there. And you know what? Where is our little middle part here? Oh, it popped right back there. I see it now. Okay. Oh, man. That is super cool. There you can see some got stuck right. Oh, it was on my finger there for a second. Yeah, it's definitely losing its paint. So this one I'm not going to mix and match. I love it the way it is. It's absolutely cool. So we're going to put it right back there. That one is really cool. And I'm super glad we got it. Now we just need the regular T-Rex. How cool would it be if we got no repeats out of the ones that were just remaining on the shelf? That would be one of the luckiest openings I think I've had in a while. So, oh, thought we were gonna get a whole pull there, guys. All right, let's get into this last one. I can't believe that's really cool. It is kind of interesting that they made it in such a way that that paint would come off, but I guess eventually if all the paint came off of it, you would just have a solid black T-Rex, which is cool in itself. So all right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, bright green. So we know what that is. So actually I kind of forgot about this one. I know I just mentioned it, but I honestly, all I was thinking when I was popping this open was T-Rex. But check that out, guys. Very cool. Let's put those pamphlets over there. We'll get all those right there. And so far, this red one, this lava one, is the only one that any of the paint has been peeling up on it. So I'm sure it's just the way it was built. And look right there, you can see where a large chunk of the paint has rubbed off of it. That's probably where all the little pieces of paint that I'm finding are coming from, is right there. So as you play with this, he's just gonna lose more and more of that really cool lava look. All right, let's go ahead and build this last one here. These are really cool looking. Oh, check that out. That is awesome. Absolutely love it. All right, let's do this. Let's put those back into here. Get that off of the table now. And let's have a little fun with these guys. What do you say? Let's take this green head off of here. And what do you say we put this yellow head on? Oh, that is really weird. Really weird. But I think this guy definitely needs an an upgrade in legs. So let's take these talon legs here. Oh, that is pretty cool. All right. I thought it was kind of strange, but let's take that underside off. Let's give him, you know what? Let's give him, whoa, look at that. This is the kind of fun you can have with these guys. Absolutely super cool. Now this one is kind of interesting too. You can pop this one off. Let's say instead this one, there we go. Look at that. That is pretty cool. I love the look of that one. Let's just say that maybe he has a blue head. These are really, really cool guys. Absolutely love that I was able to find these today and open them up for you guys. I really, really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, again, do me a favor, hit that like button, share that video with somebody if you want. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Share the video with somebody you like, and I will see you on the next great toy opening video. Thanks for watching, guys.